Hi, when playing football, I feel the physical factor affects my performance in both positive and negative ways. My speed has a positive effect on my and my teammates' performance. When I have the ball, I am able to play the ball past my opponent and sprint quickly past them to get onto the ball in space, which gives me the opportunity to shoot and put in a dangerous cross for my attackers. If a ball is played over the top of the defence, I use my speed to run onto the ball and get there before the defence, which puts me one-on-one with the keeper, and I usually score a goal. The negative impact of the physical factor was my poor level of CRE. Towards the end of the game, I was making less runs forward to support my attackers, leaving them with less passing options. I was not tracking back, leaving my defence to deal with an overload of players. Due to my tiredness, my skill level also dropped towards the end of the game, resulting in poor control and passes, which gave the ball away and the opposition a chance to attack and score. The emotional factor also had a negative effect on my performance. As the game went on, my team were losing, which led me to get angry. As a result of this anger, I was not thinking straight and I would go into rash tackles, which would either get me booked and the opponents getting a free kick in a dangerous position, or I would be sent off, leaving my team a man down with little chance of getting back into the game. When I got angry during games, I would shout and have a go at my teammates, which made them get annoyed with me and they did not want to work harder to get back into the game. I also, as a result of my anger, lost focus and would try silly passes, shots or dribble past too many players, whereas if I was calmer, I would have passed a teammate in a better position. To gather information about the physical factor and my CRE, I used a couple of methods to gather data. I played a game of football with two evenly matched teams for 40 minutes, 20 minutes each half. This game was recorded on an iPad for watching later to use some of my first method of gathering data, time-related observation schedules. I watched the game back on a computer, and since it was recorded, I was able to see everything I did during the game and was able to pause and rewind if necessary. Both sheets were split into 5-minute sections, and during each 5 minutes of play I had to analyse my skills on a match analysis sheet, putting a tick or a cross depending on how well I performed the skill. The movement analysis sheet had the same setup, but I had to put a tally mark in each box every time I performed a movement on the pitch, such as walking, jogging, half-pace running and sprinting. The reason I chose the time-related observation schedules is because it gathers information about my performance in an actual game, so it allows me to see the effect my fitness has on my performance. It was valid because the game was recorded, so nothing was missed, and the game was played between two evenly matched teams, which meant that I was challenged in the game to work hard. It was easy to carry out, as all I had to do was mark a tick or a cross or a tally mark. It was easy to interpret, as it allowed me to see when during the game I got tired, as I got more crosses in the boxes for the skills, and also as the game went on I had more tally marks in my walking box and less in the half-pace running or sprinting box. Having it written down gives me a permanent record that can be used at a later date to compare to a new match analysis to see if my performance has improved and that my training is working. The advantages of using these methods to gather data about my fitness was that it might not be reliable. If the person filling out the match analysis sheet does not have the proper knowledge of what makes a successful or unsuccessful skill, then the wrong information can be added. If the teams are mismatched, the poor skill level could be as a result of pressing by more experienced players, but if the opposition are not as good, then a player is unlikely to challenge and will not do a lot of running or sprinting. The weather could also affect the result. If it is a warm day, then you're less likely to be doing a lot of running around, which is not as a result of your poor fitness but the environment you're playing in. The yo-yo test is a good method of gathering specific data on your level of CRE and VO2 max. The test is carried out indoors between two sets of cones 20 metres apart. With the first beep, you have to reach the first set of cones and return back to the start, on or before the second beep. You have 10 seconds recovery before you repeat the process. As you go up through the levels, the times between each beep gets shorter, making you run faster. Eventually you can no longer continue, or if you fail to get across the line twice, then your test is over and the level and the shuttle is your score. The yo-yo test is a good method to use, as it is easy to carry out and needs very little equipment. As it is indoors, it is not affected by the weather conditions or ground conditions. It is carried out by your teacher, so it is carried out properly and the scores will be valid. It is a reliable test as it can be repeated at a later date, and once again results cannot be influenced by outside factors. It is also reliable as it is a recognised test which has national norms that you can use to compare against to see what your level of fitness is. Your test is good to get a base level of your fitness, as it is maximal and progressive and you get a score.
Created using Powtoon.